Hello everyone, this is Angel. I am streaming Dragon Age today. I am by myself. Later tonight, me and my husband will be streaming some Minecraft again. But today, I'm going to start streaming every day or every other day some Dragon Age. We are going to be going through the entire series up that they have so far, which includes DLCs that I find important. In all honesty, not all the DLCs are important in my opinion. So I'll play most of the DLCs. There'll be some that I will leave out. So for this playthrough, we are going to be not doing the certain ones. So we'll look at the DLCs and see which ones we should do. For now, if you hear any noises that sound like a small child, that's because I have a 9-month-old who I have to take care of. But I also have to... What? She's very talkative. But she also enjoys watching us play, so... What? We're waiting for the thing to download. Oh, I don't know if Brad has the downloadable content, so I might not be able to use the downloadable content. Never mind. So we might just get the game. Does he have the downloadable content? Because I do. Yes, he does. Okay. Well, I will not be playing Liliana's song. Normally, that is played beforehand, but that is Liliana's backstory. If you want Liliana's backstory, you can play it yourself. I'm not going to play it just because it's not important to the main story. She basically tells you everything that happens in it via, like, word of mouth in this game. So, here we go. We are going to start a new game. Origins. And so, is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
That looks like a vampire. Like old, timey what people thought vampires looked like.
They
vampire.
became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the
That's
deep
'cause they were
roads,
closest to
the
the people who
Darkspawn
came out.
drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
So I have some stuff to discuss after this intro, which includes the books that I've read and the Darkspawn themselves.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
I honestly don't know if my husband has this Twitch bar set up, if it's going to be in the way of anything, because it's been a while since I've played Origins. I've played it a couple times though. And yes, I've played all of these games. I haven't played all the DLC.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
So the thing I love about Origins is the fact that, like, based off of like what race you choose, what class you choose, and what background you choose, you can, like, each person has a different origin story. Like, each race has a different origin story, especially based off the class, the background they are chosen. They kind of do something similar with Inquisition, but it's not a intro like this is, like a prologue basically, like this is. It is more of cards, and like the cards are set up that you chose, and then underneath it will give you like a little background of your character and how you ended up where you were in Inquisition. I like this because it actually like doesn't just say, you know, about the elves being once enslaved by humans and stuff. It also talks about, like, it shows you how you got to be where you're gonna be at. Like, you get to play that part. So in my opinion, that's kind of a prologue, but it's also as it's called, Origins. And I like that. So I've already discussed it with my husband. He wants to be an elf. Or he wants me to be an elf. And he wants me to be a city elf. If I had chosen mage, which you'll notice, you can only go to the Circle of Magi. You had to be a warrior or a rogue in order to be a Dalish elf or a city elf. It's similar to, like, if I had chosen, like, say, human. If I had chosen mage, I'd end up in the Circle of Magi. If I had chosen warrior, noble human house. Same with the rogue. And dwarf, you cannot choose mage, but you can choose dwarf commoner or dwarf noble. I have a dwarf character on my own account. This is my husband's account. But I have a dwarf character on my own account, and I haven't finished playing as her, but I started with the noble story, and, like, I literally was so pissed off because I'm pretty sure, like, each one of your people, like, each one of the people show up again, like, in the stories. So, like, seeing the beginnings of all of the dwarf, the elf, the human, the city elf, mage, Dalish elf, noble elf, or noble human, noble dwarf, city dwarf, that all becomes very important. Like, in different little missions, you'll see different aspects of it. And if you play all the different origins, you'll understand what I mean. But, like, I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to...
Greetings.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to attempt to make my character while discussing some things that, you know, I wanted to discuss before the actual game gets started. Such as, I've read so far the first, that looks literally like when. I've read so far the first 2 books that are supposed to take place before this game. I'm pretty sure they were written after this game came out. And, one, I don't like... Personally, I like the stories, yes, but the romances, I think, are way too forced. Like, the person doesn't know how to write romance. That's why I can't see it. It's too dark. Or it's not dark enough. There we go. Make it dark enough that I can see what colors they are. It's like the person doesn't know how to write romance, and so they're attempting to, and like, it's forced. It's way too forced in my opinion. But if you read the first 2 novels, which are The Calling and The Stone Throne or something like that, they are supposed to be events that led up to, like, more now. They take place before this does, and they give way to understanding, like, what's going on between Orlais and Thedas, who King Merrick is, for more part, who Alistair's parents are, which Alistair, for those of you who haven't played this before, is one of the characters you will be meeting and able to romance in this game, because there is characters able to be romanced in this game. Let's choose lip color. That lip color is really pretty. Is there anything? Oh. Actually, that one. It's something I would wear. I feel like the romance with them are too forced. They both have scenes in the Deep Roads, and some of the characters from the second one, which is The Calling, will actually show up in the DLC that I'm going to be playing later after this game's over with, because it takes place after this game. And they'll be showing up later, but the thing when he said about the Darkspawns and how the elves or the dwarves were the first ones to go, well, the people who walked in the Golden City are the ones that supposedly brought the taint to our world, or their world, Thedas and stuff. Is it possible that the entrance to the Golden City is in the Deep Roads or under the Deep Roads? Because why else would the Darkspawn come from down there? Like, think about it. The dwarves were the first ones attacked, which is why they were the first ones, like, almost taken out completely. So is it possible that that's where the Golden City came from? Because that's where the tank comes from, is the Deep Roads. My brain stopped working for a second there. Trying to make her not look like any of the characters you usually play with, so I can't have that color hair. Let's go with that. Big bushy eyebrows. A lot of this episode might just be me trying to get this character made. Oh, sorry if it takes a little while for this. Don't really want to cut stream like 15 minutes in just to finish it and then start stream back up again. That's just silly, but you have to have that intro because it's important. You actually meet Duncan in The Calling, the book, which is the guy who was narrating just then. For those of you who don't know, the distance between one eye and the other is the same width, I guess it would be, as your eye itself. So if your eyes look like they're too close together, it's because it's not the same distance. It's not the right distance between your eyes that make up your entire eye. My brother taught me that. Eye color. I can't actually see what her eyes are changing to from back here, so we're just gonna let's go with something that looks like it might be pretty from back here. Maybe you guys can tell me what color her eyes are. Draw me some fan art of her or something. Brow depth, right? That's look, always surprised. Like that, she kind of looks angry. We'll do that. Nose. I want her nose to be boopable. And for you who do not know what boopable is, you obviously don't know what a boop is. And you need to learn what a boop is. It's when you walk up to somebody and you poke their nose a little bit with your finger and say boop. Actually, no, it should be a little bit shorter. There we go. My husband says all my characters that I make always look the same as each other. I honestly don't think they do. I guess you guys will find out whether they do. Okay. So she's not got a long pointy nose. Not saying having a long pointy nose is a bad thing. My husband actually has a big nose. But I love him all the same. I love how it's like lip size, but like it's only doing the bottom lip for the most part. Make sure she doesn't have any sort of overbite. Or underbite. I have a slight overbite naturally, so we don't need her to have that too though. I can't see what's going on with her cheeks because her hair. So I honestly think this one doesn't matter. Watch me end up being pissed that I didn't do something about it later. I wonder if I can see it this way. Oh, there you go. I can hear my baby girl talking. Dottie! Oh, she's so loud. too skinny of a person. That's just sickly. You don't want someone to look sickly. You can be skinny and fit without looking like you've been starved for 5 days. You can't see her ears, so that one doesn't matter. Dorothea, you're fine. Yeah? She's chewing on her fingers while talking to everybody. Oh no, don't do that. Okay. Portrait is that thing off to the side. It will be what shows your character when they're dead or alive. I'm gonna make hers blue. Make her look up a little bit more. There you go. Perfect. Now voices.
I have lost the spell.
How do you do?
Greetings. Greetings.
Charmed. Greetings. Charmed.
Ah, there went the spell.
Sounds so
Father,
girly.
I need something new. Move aside, please.
Instead of sultry, that sounds more like a young girl.
Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack!
Greetings.
No, it's gone. I must try another tactic. I need buy, please.
I think we're going to go with wise. And then we're going to go next. Okay, so this is important in this game because I am a rogue, therefore I'm going to need dexterity, I'm going to need cunning, I'm going to need constitution, because constitution is health in this game. Oh, hang on a second. I must take care of the small infant in my house. Here you go. Where's your blanket? Take your blanket. Okay. There we go. I forget. I don't think that's gonna have anything to do with me. So, willpower. Mana pool. I won't have a mana pool, but I might have a stamina pool. So just in case. We'll put this next one in cunning. I'm gonna put coerce and herbal locks. Okay, so we'll be doing a dual weapon, though there might be a chance that they automatically give me a bow and arrow. They have a tendency to do that. We're gonna do normal mode. Here we go. Into the City Elves origin story.
Denerim, the largest city and capital of Ferelden. Long ago, the elves lived as slaves to humans, and though they've been free for many generations now, they are far from equals. Here they live in a walled-off community known as the Alienage, working as servants and laborers when they can. Despite these hardships, Denerim's elves are a strong people who take pride in their close community. This is the only world you've ever known. Until now.
Wake up, cousin. Why are you still in bed? It's your big day.
Maybe because I don't want it to be my big day? Or maybe because she's like me and she just likes to sleep a fucking lot.
Yes, your father and I figured you deserved it. You do remember what
Oh,
today
that's nice
is,
of you.
don't you?
My husband does that too. He lets me sleep in sometimes because he thinks I deserve it. Oh, let's not be
A
mean.
double wedding. You're getting married, and so is Soros. That's what I came to tell you. Your groom,
Source.
Nelaros. He's here early.
Oh, yay! You sound so excited. Why don't you marry him? So your character doesn't actually speak out loud. I always forget about that during this game. Because in the other game with your selections, they don't actually say exactly what you choose, but they do say something when you choose it. So let's see here. I don't like the idea of this arranged match.
And who else are you going
business.
to marry? Besides, I already snuck a peek. He's handsome.
How about Soros, or
There's
whatever
going
his
to be
name is that I'm
music,
married?
decorations,
That's getting married also, I mean.
feasting. Weddings are so much
Maybe I'll marry him
fun.
instead.
You're so lucky.
Or wait, am I related to him? I don't even know.
I think he's just glad he's not alone. He's sweating so much he looks like a human. All right, I'll stop tormenting
confused.
you.
Do humans
I should go
sweat
talk to the other
more than
bridesmaids and find my
elves?
dress. Oh, Soros said that he'll be waiting for you outside. So move it.
Fucker. Oh no, it's saving my content. For me. That means things are gonna happen soon. Oh, and so if I get off, like, course, it's because I'm searching things. I have a tendency to try to find everything that you possibly can when it comes to this game.
Ah, my little girl. It's the last day I'll be able to call you that. Oh, I wish your mother could have been here.
Technically, it's not the last day you can call me that unless I'm moving away, then you can't really call me it, but you can write letters that say, oh, my little girl. Sorry, ah, my little girl.
All right, time for you to go find Soros. The sooner this wedding starts, the less chance you two have to escape.
Wow. He literally just went from, like, oh, my sweet little girl, I love you so much, to, okay, now get your fucking ass out the door. Get out, shoo.
Still have your mother's smart mouth, I see. Oh, one last thing before you go, my dear. Your martial training, the sword play, knives, and whatever else your mother trains you in, best not to mention it to your betrothed.
Why not? He might find it hot. You don't know.
Well, it's not exactly something that would have made it easy to find a match for you. We don't want to seem like
Why?
troublemakers after
There
all.
might be an elf guy out there that
Dire
finds it
ideas.
hot that he could spar with his wife. If he can even fight himself. Or find it hot that a girl can protect him. You don't know. Sexist. Sorry.
Yes, that she was. Take this. Your mother would have wanted you to have it. It's the very
Mother
least
would've
I
wanted
can
you to have
give
it, cliche.
as you start your new life. Go on then. I still have some things to do, and Soros is no doubt waiting for you.
I feel like if you guys watch Cinema Sins, like that should be a sin. Like your past or your fallen, not your fallen, your dead so and so we want you to have it. I will search everywhere. So you'll know something is able to be searched if there's sparkles around it. As you saw with the chest earlier.
We didn't leave it, did we?
Many blessings, young one. We hope to stay for the celebration, but we must be off. The human who owns our building has decided to sell it for storage space. We can't afford to live anywhere else here, so we're leaving Denerim.
The Osterberg ruins. The army camp there is calling for laborers.
We wanted to look for work in High Ever.
But that's just not possible. You're
Is
still
there
a
anything I can do to
child.
help?
You can't do anything. Enjoy your special day and put us out of your mind.
What my husband means is, you're very generous, but we don't need charity to solve our problems.
Thank you, ma'am. Your husband is so rude.
Many thanks. Again, blessings on your day.
I said that because I did not want to be rude like her husband.
Can I talk to you a moment?
What's up, Nessa?
I apologize for my parents. They're too proud to accept help, much less ask for it. My parents will labor in the army camp, and they'll expect me to do the same, but I don't like the idea of being surrounded by human soldiers who haven't seen a woman in months.
Wait, where are these soldiers at? Huh. That's so mean to say. You may not like it, but they will.
Of course,
Would
but
somebody
I
help?
can't imagine anyone here has much to spare. We'd need another 3 silvers to make it to High Ever. And if we got another 10 silvers, we could rent a house here. Maybe one large enough to start a business. But that's just dream talk. Nobody has that much money, and if they did, why would they give it to us? I don't have much hope. I would, but my father would have to believe I have a future here. Really?
Let me talk to him.
All right. If you think that will help.
Hello, new viewer. I'm supposed to talk to her father, right? Okay.
Hello again. Isn't your wedding soon?
I don't know, is it?
My daughter? I don't take advice from children, nor do I plan to split up my family.
Oh my
Now,
god,
excuse me.
you make me want to smack you upside the fucking face. You're so rude calling me a child.
That's unusual. I'm listening. I see. He'd shelter and provide for my daughter? I don't know.
You would.
What do you think, love?
Well, she'd be among family.
Why? Because I technically
When
haven't
we've made
talked
enough, we
to-
can return.
And you, child?
Your will, Father.
That's my girl. Very well. First she'll help us be away, then return to stay with your family. Thank your father for me.
Thank you.
Sure, totally didn't tell my father about this at all. Or ask him. Just totally threw him under a bus just now. But hey, I'm sure he'll be fine with it. No way in hell that he, have a problem with me totally telling that girl that she could totally stay in his house, right? Oh look, there's a thing I can search. Books. People I can't talk to.
What are you
Hello.
doing here? You should be getting ready for your wedding.
Well, that's what people keep telling me, but I don't want to go, so I'm just looking around.
What are you wasting those moments in here for? Shoo! Still
Maybe
here?
I think you're hot.
Shoo!
God damn, I should have seen what he had for sale. Boo. Shoot me one more time, man. Can't handle it. What's going on back here? Small children playing.
I have a million knights.
I'm King Merrick. You are dead, dead, dead.
Pretty sure King Merrick never said that, but okay. Also, I love the I'm the Puppet King, which I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be. I have many people to fight for me, basically. And I'm King Merrick. You're dead, dead, dead. Yeah. That all makes sense, right? I'm trying to avoid that, like, icon over that person's head, because that means that's where I'm supposed to be going. I'm like, okay, go everywhere but that first, and then do that.
The breeding shows.
Well, there you go again with breeding. We're not horses, you know.
Breeding shows.
Of course not, but bloodlines are important, that's all I'm saying.
Bloodlines are important, yes, but, like, saying the breeding shows makes it sound like you're just as bad as some rich, in my character's case, human. Okay, that's my house.
I didn't love her, but I think she loved me. I brought her diamonds, rubies, silver, and gold. But all she wanted was to be saved from the cold. She begged me to catch her, convinced me I should. I promised her a house, all gray stone and wood. I was just there for playing, but she wanted more. But there's one small problem, you see. I can't grant her wish. My wife gets suspicious when I come home smelling like fish. Whoa. Are you a sight for sore eyes?
Am I?
It's a wedding, isn't it?
Hooray!
Oh, the wedding hasn't started yet.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Okay. Yep, that's totally not how that works, but okay. It's like you guys have never been to a wedding before. Is that how elves just act in this game? They're just like, hey, there's a wedding, let's get drunk. Oh wait, I was gonna go home and tell Dad to see my character's dad to, hey, you know, might have just offered you up, your house up, for Nessa to live in,
Don't you have a wedding to prepare for? Nessa? I thought her family was leaving for the army camp. I suppose she can stay. She is family, after all, and if we don't stick up for each other, who will? Very well.
How is Nessa family? Very confused. Dottie, are you confused? Because Mommy is confused. How is Nessa family? Is she like my cousin? Or like... Because she's not the girl that came to wake me up.
Hello there. Congratulations on the big day. Have you seen Soris? Well, if you see him, ask him to come by and say hello, will you?
Well, it's the lucky bride herself. Hello, dear.
Yeah,
so lucky. Now, love, she probably doesn't remember us.
Oh, of course. I'm Dilwen, and this is Gethon. We were friends of your mother's. We haven't seen much of you since... well...
Wait, so... Mother had friends, which means Mother had people that knew that she'd like to fight with weapons.
Your father still doesn't speak of her, does he?
Adaya was beautiful and full of
so
life.
cold in this house.
and a bit wild.
She wanted you more than anything. It's sad she never got to see you all grown up.
We just wanted to see you today and express our good wishes. It means the world to us to see you happy.
We've saved a bit of money for this day. We'd like you to have it, to help start your new life.
Why did you guys save money for my big day? They're not even related to me.
We want you to have it.
Make her bless you.
Still doesn't make sense, guys. Please, someone explain to me why people who barely make money, as it is apparently, or barely have money, as it is apparently, would save money for a friend of theirs daughter's wedding day. Who passed away? Their friend passed away. And Sansaurus. I will talk to you here in a minute.
So I see you got yourself a big handsome hulk of a husband. Excuse me if
Do
I
I?
don't congratulate you. Don't act like you care. Your father has the money to get you a great match. Meanwhile, what did I get? A fat old man who smells like the docks and wouldn't know what to do with a woman even if he was sober.
Okay, so you're pissed off at me because your father paired you up with a man who was older than you that you do not like. Got it, because that makes sense.
You think you're better than me? Well, you're not. I may have got a poor match, but at least I have some dignity. Wench.
I don't. Uh-huh.
Excuse me, I'm terribly busy right now.
Uh-huh, sure are.
Ma'am, spare a coin for a man who was ruined trying to help his family. I worked on the docks, living day to day, never knowing if my family would go hungry. The humans always left us the dangerous work, in the high beams of the warehouses or in the water. I was rigged up, cleaning the side of a ship. When it drifted against another, my legs were crushed between. The human foreman had me hauled out and dumped in an alley. My sons didn't find me until day's end. So now I live on the charity of those who don't even have enough for themselves.
Okay, so if I give you a bit of money, and I see you stand up and walk away, I might have a problem. Unless there's a limp or something. Because I feel like there's a possibility that you could still walk. But maybe with a limp, if you didn't get proper healing like quickly enough.
May the Maker's eyes look down with love on your day.
I'll try to be a relatively nice person in this game. Relatively, keyword there. Okay, Saurus, are you ready for this?
Well, if it isn't my lucky cousin. Care to
so
celebrate
we are
the end of
related.
our
That's why I can't marry
independence
Saurus.
Are you surprised? Apparently your groom's a dream come true. My bride sounds like a dying mouse.
Dying mouse. Oh. Okay. Let's joke.
That's terrible. Let's go introduce
You're
you
the
to
one
your
that called her
dreamy
dying
betrothed
mouse.
before you say I do.
Can I lick him?
Nervous? That's impossible. Well, let's get this over with.
Does that mean my cousin thinks I'm hot? So confused. Okay, so next mission is this way. So confused. Okay, it autoplayed.
Let go of me! Stop, please!
It's a party, isn't it? Grab a whore and have a good time.
I hate the racism
boys.
towards elves in this game.
Take this little elven wench here. So young and vulnerable.
Touch me and I'll gut you, you pig.
Me want to stab.
Please, my lord. We're celebrating weddings here.
Silence, worm!
Just bitch slap that man.
Thinking, but maybe we shouldn't get involved. Fine, but let's try to be diplomatic, shall we?
What's this? Another lovely one come to keep me company.
Ew. Gross. Dude. Get over yourself.
Maybe you should invite it over for dinner.
Fight it over. Oh my god, the racism
Do you
towards
have
fucking
any
elves
idea
in
who
this game.
I am?
A guy who needs to be shanked. Ooh, or a guy that will be shanked. Yay, is he dead?
Are you insane? This is Varn Orien, the Earl of Denerim's son.
What? Oh, Maker.
You've a lot of nerve, knife ears. This'll go badly for you.
Bring it, bitch!
Oh, I really messed up this time.
Yeah, you
It'll
seem
be all
to do
right.
that.
He won't tell anyone an elven woman took him down.
I hope so. I should get cleaned up.
Is everybody else all right?
I think we're just shaken. What was that about?
Looks like the Jarl's son started
Please
drinking too early.
tell me
well,
that
let's not let this ruin the day.
my handsome
This is
betrothed
Valora, my betrothed.
is the guy that got knocked out a minute ago.
A pleasure. Soris said much of you. Some of it was even positive.
Hey, I just wanted to give you a sporting chance to run.
Some of it was positive.
I'm sure the two of you have a lot to discuss.
Well,
are you gonna go fuck
here we are.
betrothed?
Are you nervous? I thought I'd stay calm, but now we've met. Let's just say, I'm not calm.
Why? Am I too much of a woman for you?
Uneventful, thankfully. The trade caravan we accompanied had little of value. I think that kept the bandits away.
Come on, cousin.
Yeah, because bandits can
we should
tell
let
from
them
the caravan.
get ready.
We'll see you two in a bit. Don't disappear.
Rude, cousin. I was talking to my betrothed.
Or we'll come find you.
Don't look now, but we have another problem.
Yeah, but I don't think bandits can look at a caravan and be like, they don't have much, let's not go after them. I think they look at a caravan and be like, they might have money, let's attack them. And then they don't find out until after the attack, if they win, that, you know, there was nothing.
Another human just walked in. Could be one of Vaughn's or just a random troublemaker.
Oh no!
Either way, we need to move him along before someone does something stupid.
Yes, move along.
I'm more worried about some of our boys. Wine is flowing, and I don't think we want another incident. Let's do this quickly.
Fine, for his sake, not for Because not all humans are scum just because that one man was. Right.
Good day. I understand congratulations are in order for your wedding.
So rude. Maybe thanks, but please go.
What manner of unpleasantness might you be referring to?
The alienage just isn't a good place for humans to be. The kind involving our boot. To your backside, please. You can't be that thick-headed.
I'm sorry, but I have no intention of leaving. She keeps her composure even when facing down an unknown and armed human. A true gift, wouldn't you say, Valendrian?
I would say the world has far more use of those who know how to stay their blades. It is good to see you again, my old friend. It has been far too long.
Okay, so I don't know how her father knows Duncan, because I'm pretty sure her father is not mentioned in the calling, but I'd have to reread it, which would be a pain in the ass to know for sure. Oh, that's not her father, that's the elder. Okay.
Oh? Changing your tune so quickly?
May I present Duncan, head of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden.
For those of you who've never played this game.
They are a great order of warriors, child, sworn to protect our world from the Darkspawn. But my question remains unanswered. Why are you here, Duncan?
The worst has happened. A blight has begun. King Cailan summons the Grey Wardens to Ostagar to fight the Darkspawn horde alongside his armies.
Yes, I had heard the news. Still, this is an awkward time. There is to be a wedding. Two, in fact.
So I see. By all means, attend to your ceremonies. My concerns can wait for now.
Very well. Children, treat Duncan as my guest. And for the Maker's sake, take your places.
Please, do not let me interrupt further. We shall speak more later.
My concerns can wait for now, first of all. That statement. A blight has begun, but apparently his concerns to find somebody to help fight with the blight can wait for now. Until after a wedding, or someone shows promise. Enough to, for him to steal away. Two,
was there something else? By all means. What would you like to know? We dedicate our lives to fighting Darkspawn wherever they appear, doing whatever it takes to stop them. It is our only charge. In fact, some of our greatest heroes have been Elven. The Warden Garahel, he that slew the last archdemon, was such a one. I could tell you a great deal more about them, but I suspect you've other things to do at the moment.
You've grown so much since since the Calling book, Duncan.
Valendrian and I have known each other for almost 20 years, since the time I tried to recruit your mother, in fact.
Okay, so if he was already recruiting, then it's definitely after the Calling.
Your mother was a fiery woman. She would have made an excellent Grey Warden.
If I reference the Calling a lot and it annoys people, I'm sorry. It's just, I literally just finished reading it not too long ago. And to have, Duncan in this game, and Alistair, who's kind of in it, and stuff like that, and Merrick, son, King Cailan, and stuff like that, and Loghain, who's also in the first book, you kind of know their history, so now you're kind of, comparing it to the books.
I never made the offer. Valendrian convinced me that it was better for her to remain here with her family. As there was no blight and thus no immediate need for recruits, I deferred to his wishes. But it seems
That was
she
nice of you.
passed her training on to you. Am I right? I've already heard a great deal about you, if you must know, but we can speak more of this later. You have a wedding to attend. Was there something else?
Yes,
By all
I have more
means.
questions.
All in good time. I suggest you have your celebration while you can. My best wishes to you both.
Okay,
There's the man of the hour. How are you, Soris?
I'm well. This is my cousin, the bride. The other bride, not my bride.
We've met on occasion. Blessings
would that
on
be
the day,
weird?
both
I
of
don't know how elves work. Because I know in, like, royal families back in the old times, it was okay to marry your cousin. But, like, are the elves the same way, like, in this game? Would it be weird for her to marry her cousin?
There is something you should know, Soris. My brothers won't be coming. They left to find the Dalish, you see.
They're elves who supposedly live free wandering the forests. I don't think they really exist, though.
Well, my brothers certainly believe they do. Even Alarith swears that Dalish elves saved him on his way to Denerim. Nonsense. Indeed. He told my brothers that when he was fleeing his homeland, he found the Dalish. Or they found him. I don't really remember.
Well, I wouldn't worry
Probably
about
true.
it. They were probably just taken in by another old story. Theodore, it was great seeing you. I'm sure your brothers will show up in a few days, embarrassed and hungry.
I hope so. I should go. Best wishes to you both.
Or you'll never see your brothers again because they actually joined the Dalish.
Huh? I'm trying not to. You handled him well, but he seems like the type to hold a grudge.
Most men are.
I doubt that. But you've never backed down easily. Huh? Not that much. I expected a giant, bristling with weapons. The Elder said once that the Grey Wardens stopped the Blight. Some huge invasion by evil things from darkness, blah, blah, blah. You know how stories go. Anyway, we should get this show going.
Soris doesn't die, does he?
Still here? Shoo, go get married.
Also the guy who voice acts, Alarith. Sounds familiar. I don't know why. My husband would have to hear his voice for us to know. But sounds familiar. See what Father has to say.
I'm so happy for you, my child.
That's it? Okay. Let me check my... Oh, that's not the right button. That's the right button. Inventory. Okay, so I currently have no weapons for either of us. I'm supposed to apparently be wearing my wedding clothes. Move to junk. Oh. Okay. So it also, the junk thing makes it easier for you to sell stuff later. Okay, right this way. Time to get married! Yay!
Oh, Soris. There you are.
I was afraid you'd run off.
No, I'm here, with Nelaros' blushing bride in tow.
You look radiant.
Nelaros.
Looks like everyone's ready.
My groom's name is Nelaros. It's a very interesting name. It's a very long name.
You too, cousin. Maybe it won't be so bad after all.
Friends and family, today we celebrate not only this joining, but also
I hope they
our
weren't actually
bonds
that
as
close to their
kin
groom and
kind.
bride when they said that.
We are a free people, but that was not always so. Andraste, the Maker's prophet, freed us from the bonds of slavery. As our community grows, remember that our strength lies in commitment to tradition and to each other.
Thank you, Valandrian. Now let us begin. In the name of the Maker who brought us this world, and in whose name we say the chant of light, Milord, this is...
Like, okay, so I didn't even have enough time
Sorry
to get
to interrupt,
married.
Mother, but I'm having a party, and we're dreadfully short of female guests.
Milord, this
Why
is
do you have to have a
wedding.
certain number of...
If you want to dress up your pets and have tea parties, that's your business. But don't pretend this is a proper wedding. Nah.
It is.
We're here for a good time.
Just because
Aren't we,
you
boys?
look down on elves
Just a
doesn't
good
mean
time
they're
with the
not
ladies,
human enough to
that's
get
all.
married.
Let's take
Are you
those
sure even
two.
slaves were allowed to get married?
One in the tight dress and... Where's the bitch that bottled me?
Over here, Lord Vaughn!
Let me go, you stuffed shirt son of a...
Oh,
even
I'll
grab you,
enjoy
bitch.
taming her. And see the pretty bride.
Don't worry, I won't let them take you.
Ah, yes. Such a well-formed little thing.
You villains!
Well,
Oh, that's quite enough. I'm sure we all want to avoid further, unpleasantness. That wouldn't be much of a party now, would it? Oh, we're gonna have some fun.
Okay, I literally offered to come quietly with you guys, and you just bitch slapped me. And I understand that's for, like, ease and convenience to load the new area in, but I feel like that was overkill.
Make her keep us. Make her protect us. Make her keep us. Make her protect us.
Stop it. You're driving me insane. Oh, thank the Maker you've come too. We were so worried.
Wait, is the girl praying the other bride? Or is that someone else?
We're scared but unharmed. So far. They locked us in here to wait until that bastard is ready for us.
Forgive me if I don't hold my breath. The door is locked and solid, and we're unarmed.
Make her keep us. Make her protect us. Make her keep us. Make her
That's a
protect
different girl.
Great. Now this again.
That's not Nessa, is it? Who are you?
Impossible. Think again.
Oh, well, I can continue to keep thinking, but you know.
Look, we'll do what they want. Go home and try to forget this ever happened.
She's right.
It's not how life
It'll
works.
be worse if we resist.
It'll be worse if we don't.
Someone's coming.
Hello, wenches. We're your escorts to Lord Vaughn's little party.
Stay away from us!
You really don't listen.
Killed her!
I suppose that's what
Who is
happens
her?
when you try teaching whores some respect. Now,
Is she
you
someone
grab
important?
the little flower cowering in the corner. Horace and I'll take the homely bride and the drunk. You two bind the last one. Lord Vaughan likes her look and wants to keep her for last.
Don't worry,
bride.
we'll be perfect gentlemen.
Now you heard the captain. Be a good little wench or you'll end up like your friend there.
Wench.
There's only one deal I want, sweetie.
Hello?
Oh, look at this. A little elfling with a stolen sword.
Oh, sod.
More enemies ahead!
Okay, so why are you guys scared of her having a sword but not her
You no
cousin?
concern for your own existence?
It shall
I'm
be
trying to
done.
remember what's the fucking...
I shall do it. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say, it shall be done.
So that's gonna get really annoying.
Can't believe they killed her. Are you all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Oh, this is why I think that her cousin's in love with her.
Thank the Maker. Hopefully we can still save the others. That Grey Warden Duncan gave Nelaros and me his sword and crossbow, but that's all we have. He can't interfere, he said. Something about the Grey Wardens being neutral. We snuck in, although Nelaros took down a guard. He's a savage fighter. Nelaros is guarding the end of the hall. Let's figure this out with him. We should hurry before something happens to the others.
Who is she?
No, I cannot.
Okay, I hope that at some point in time I can come back to this place, because why else would you have a fucking door that should be able to be opened?
What's this? I don't recognize you, elf. Wait, is that blood?
Maybe.
You're bandits, rebels, outlaws. The guards will make quick work of you. Oh!
You've no idea how long that Shem's had it coming.
Right, forgot they had a name for, like, non-elvish people.
I'm Adwin, the cook's assistant. You're one of the girls they brought in, aren't you? They took the others to Lord Vaughn's room. You should hurry. He's not gentle with women. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting out of here before the storm hits.
Peace.
I am done.
Rat poison, guys. Another elf. Ooh, can I marry him? He looks kind of handsome. I mean, totally in love with my groom-to-be. Totes. Totally not looking for another husband.
Where did you get a weapon, elf?
Uh-oh.
You better talk quick, scum.
Is that so? An unlikely story if I ever heard one.
Well, at least I
you
tried.
maggots are gonna die slowly.
More enemies ahead!
Bring it.
As you say, very well. I shall do it. It is begun. As you say, it shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. Very well. It is begun. As you say, it shall be done. It is begun. As you say.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Dude, hey cousin dearest, how about you actually, you know, I don't know, do something?
It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun.
Jesus, stop worrying about the guy attacking us from afar. Worry about the guy attacking us from right in front of us. Okay. Let's see here. There's two options here. Ah, I can see in the map that this is just a small room. Which means I can steal stuff from it. Also looks like I can level myself. God damn, I pushed the wrong button again. I can level up. So put another one in dexterity, another one in constitution, and another one in curse. This mode, the character strikes both weapons simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage. But the character cannot inflict regular critical hits. Backstabs. Character becomes more proficient fighting with two weapons and now deals closer to normal damage bonus. Okay, sure. We'll do that one. Okay, so it's not gonna show up in there.
As you say, it shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
It shall be done. As you say.
I think you could attack my cousin.
It is begun. It shall be done. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it.
I just beheaded that fucker. Dead. Wait. Dead. Need to actually check some. Wrong button again. I'm gonna keep doing that until I get used to this, aren't I? That's all I can really. Just the room.
As you say. As you say. Very well. I shall do. As you say. Very well. It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do. It shall be done. As you say. Very well. It is begun.
Right. Ah. It's gonna take me a while not to do that. Why do I keep doing that?
We should hurry before something happens to the others.
Yeah, pretty sure something's already happening to the others. Saving content, which means something's about to go down.
See, I told you there'd be more. Elves run in packs, like rodents.
Should we keep the knife-eared bitch alive?
They killed our boys. She dies. Stupid wench. We'll show you how men fight.
It shall be done. As you say. Very well. It is begun.
Quickly, we must fight!
I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done.
Did you just seriously say ow?
I'll defend myself if I have to.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Very well. It is begun.
You just killed the man I was supposed to be marrying. Now I do need a new husband. Oh no, my character died.
Sure thing. I'm in your debt. I suppose there's something I should be doing.
Wasn't paying attention to my character's health. This is my fault.
I'm glad that's over. Nelaros, I'm so sorry.
Let's make sure it wasn't in vain. We should hurry before
I'm still
something
alive,
happens
aren't
to
I?
the others.
Like, I'm still alive, aren't I? Right, how do I switch between characters? Oh, there we go. Guessing that wedding ring was supposed to go to me anyways, so I'll keep it for the whole game. I'll even put it on. Clothing. No jewelry, sorry. Wedding ring. Put it on A. I'm sorry, Nella Ross.
Enemies approaching! It shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say, it is begun. Very well. It shall be done. Watch out! As you say, it shall be done. It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. It shall be done. As you say, it is begun. It shall be done. As you say, I shall do it. It shall be done. Wild creatures ahead! Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun. As you say.
Oh shit, I'm stunned.
Clutch. I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. Have you no concern for your own existence? As you say. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. Very well. It shall be done. As you say. I shall do it. As you say. It is begun. It shall be done. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done.
How did I get myself into this?
It shall be done. I shall do it. Sorry I was not able to see the end of it.
I feel like if I open those kennels, they'll just attack me.
What now?
I'll try it with one. Yep, that's what I thought.
As you say, it is begun. Very well. I shall do it. More the food, say. As you say, it shall be done. It is begun.
I don't like the idea
Very
of
well.
killing these
I
poor
shall
doggies,
do it.
so I'm only
As
gonna
you
do it with
say,
one.
I shall do it. It
If
shall
I could
be
free
done.
them and they not attack me, that'd be great, but
It is begun. It shall be done. Very well. As you say.
I know,
It
cousin,
shall
you have
be
my
done.
back.
It is begun. As you say. I shall do it. It is
Sorry,
begun.
doggy, I didn't know. Oh, I guess I did know, I was just wasn't sure.
As you say. As you say. It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say. Come, let us end this! Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. As you say. Very well. I shall do it.
Don't
It
usually
shall be
use
done.
potions.
As you say. I shall do it. Very well.
Like in Inquisition, yeah,
Shall
because
be
the
done.
fact that
As you
Inquisition
say.
is usually a lot harder than this
It is
game.
begun. It shall be done. As you say. It is begun.
But for
Very
some
well.
reason, like, my
I shall do
cousin,
it. It shall be done.
he's
Very
not
well.
helping at all.
I shall do it.
That's it. Okay, that's it.
We must not exhaust our supplies. It is begun. Very well. There is no glory in bloodshed. It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say, it is begun. It shall be done. Our soul has won the day. It is begun. It shall be done. As you say. Very well. As you say, it is begun. It shall be done. finished.
Guess I cannot get into the basement there.
It is begun. It shall be done. As you say. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done. Very well. As you say. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it.
Oops.
It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. As you say.
And this is how elves get rich. They just kill people.
It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it, as you say. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done.
Get myself in!
It shall be done. I shall do it, as you say. It is begun. Think again. Impossible. It is over. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun.
You'll pay for what Vaughn did, human!
As you say, it is begun. It shall be done.
I'll pay for what your guy did.
It is begun. As you say, it shall be done.
Why would I pay for what he did? That's not my fault.
Very well. It shall be done. As you say, I shall do it. It is begun. Very well.
Have you no concern for your own existence? Let's end it quickly!
I shall do it. As you say, it shall be done. As you say, I shall do it. It shall be done. The task is finished.
Mabari Shrine? Like the fuck? Oh, I keep doing that. I saw something heirloom. Was that clothes or was that outfit? Or was that a weapon, I mean? Heirloom necklace. Those would be helpful. Oh, it knows shit's about to go down. Here we go. Ow. Was there a trap I didn't see?
As you say. As you say, it shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. I shall do it. Very well.
Ow.
Let's end this quickly!
Definitely helpful.
I shall do it. Very well.
Well, do something, cuz.
Ha! This isn't too bad.
It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say. It is begun.
I need to see if there is armor that he can wear.
What now?
Okay. The open door is the one that's always asking you for you to go in, so always go the opposite direction first.
My, what have we here?
Don't worry. We'll make short work of these two.
Quiet, you idiot! They're covered with enough blood to fill a tub. What do you think that means? All right.
You tell me.
Let's not be too hasty here. Surely we can talk this over. Here's our situation.
Yes, I said.
You are skilled, obviously. We fight here. Perhaps you could even manage to kill us. My father won't let that go. Your pigsty of an alienage will be burnt to the ground. Or you turn and walk away, with 40 sovereigns added to your purses. You take that money and leave Denerim tonight. No repercussions, and you can go wherever you like. The women stay. They'll go home tomorrow, slightly worse for wear, and you'll be long gone. That's the deal.
Then that's
Take
no
it or
deal,
leave
motherfucker, because I'm sorry.
Pah! I always regret talking to knife ears. Now I'll just gut your ignorant carcasses instead.
More enemies ahead!
Very well. I shall do it.
Have you no concern for your own...
It shall be done. Very well. It is begun. As you say, it shall be done. I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it.
Come on!
Very well. It is begun. I shall do it.
Don't be afraid!
As you say, I shall do it. It is begun. As you say, it shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. As you say, I shall do it.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
It is begun.
Lord
As you say, it shall be done.
Oops.
I'll do it. Sure thing. We'll do. I'll do it. Sure thing. I'll do it. We'll do. I'll do it. Sure thing. I'll do it. We'll do. I'll do it. I'll do it. We'll do.
Okay. Dude, seriously, give him a mace.
Sure thing. I'll do it. We'll do. I'll do it. Sure thing. I'll do it. We'll do. I'll do it. Sure thing. We'll do. Sure thing. We'll do. He's dead. Tell me we did the right thing, cousin. That's true. I'll check the back room for the others. Shiani needs you.
Don't leave me alone. Please. Please take me home.
This is all because you had to knock him up over the head.
So much blood. I can't stand to look at it. It's everywhere. You killed them, didn't you?
Yeah, I just...
You killed them all?
Where else would the blood come from?
Good. Good.
Is she going to be all right? Shiani's strong. She'll recover.
We should go. Soon. As in now.
What happened to the other girl?
I'll take the rear guard. I can't wait to leave this place.
There were 3 girls that were left before me. He killed one. Did he kill the other girl?
You've returned. Has Shiani been hurt? Where is Tormi's daughter, Nola?
Nola didn't make it. She resisted.
They killed her.
Nelaros, too. The guards killed him.
I see. Would the rest of you ladies
was
please
another
take
girl.
Shiani home? She needs rest.
Of course.
Now tell me, what happened?
Then the garrison could already be on their way. You have little time.
Oh, that it has come to this.
The guards are here!
Don't panic. Let's see what comes of this.
I seek Valendrian, Elder and Administrator of the Alienage.
Here, Captain. I take it you have come in response to today's disruption.
Don't play ignorant with me, Elder. You'll not prevent justice from being done. The Earl's son lies dead in a river of blood that runs through the entire palace. I need names, and I need them now.
Which Earl's son is this? Because if he's the Earl that I'm thinking of, he deserved to die.
You expect me to believe one woman did all of that?
We are not all so helpless, Captain.
You saved many by coming forward. I don't envy your fate, but I applaud your courage. This elf will wait in the dungeon until the Earl returns. The rest of you, back to your houses.
Captain, a word, if you please.
What is it, Grey Warden? The situation is well under control, as you can see.
Be that as it may, I
He
hereby
makes it sound like
invoke
the Grey
Warden's
Wardens
right of
like
conscription.
hate elves just
I
as much as
remove this woman
they
into
do.
my custody.
Son of a tied-down. Very well, Grey Warden.
Son of a
I cannot
tied
challenge your
down.
rights, but I'll ask
I
one
want to
thing.
use that now.
Get this elf
Instead of son of a
out of the
bitch, son of a
city
tied down.
today.
Agreed.
Now
What
I
do
need
you
to get my men
mean?
on the streets before this news.
What's tied down?
Move out!
You're with me now. Say your goodbyes and see me when you're ready. We leave immediately.
I'm allowed to say my goodbyes and stuff, and get everything together, but like we need to leave immediately.
For the moment, they are fine. There are far more important matters arising that endanger more than just your people. I needed a Grey Warden, and I found one. That conscripting you saved your life is only circumstance. You did what you had to do to accomplish
How
your
long
mission.
did it save my life,
we
Duncan?
need people like you. Now quickly, say your goodbyes. Your life here is over.
Hey cousin, can I have that armor back so I can go sell it? Right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna go in here. Okay. Are these daggers any stronger than the dagger I'm using? That is not the dagger I'm using. There we go. No, okay. I cannot wield a greatsword. I don't want to wield a mace. I'd rather crossbow. Don't do shields. Okay. Soros, I'm selling your wedding attire because you have that armor now. What does this do? Sure. What's this do? Don't need that right now. Don't do gold. I will wear the iron ring though. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that. I'm gonna keep the engraved silver bulb because I don't know. Can those be gifts or are these all the gifts? Not sure. It's been a while, so
You should go quickly. Just know that we're all going to miss you.
let me sell shit, asshole. That's something that needs to be fixed.
Maybe this will be for the best. Maybe this will be for the best.
Woman. Nothing in the door. There's still kids playing down this way or something. Nope, it's just ready for whenever I come back to the alienage. And I will be coming back. We go inside the house first, Father dearest.
There you are. Thank you. For me, for Soros, for everything.
For Soros, he died! Oh no, wait, Soros' cousin, right. For some reason my brain thought... Right, whatever.
I will, I swear it. Shiani seems to have regained herself. I'll leave you two alone. Good luck, and thank you again.
If I find out you did anything wrong with my cousin, I will stab you, bitch. I mean... I say that?
You took all the responsibility for what happened. You're amazing, you know that?
I think you told me that when we were 12, too.
You always do. They'll write legends about you someday. When the world was at its worst, there you came. Fire in your eyes, like something out of a storybook. I'll never forget that. I love you, cousin. Make us proud out there.
Oh, I love you too. But can you do me a favor and not knock any more human men upside the head with beer bottles or beer containers or alcohol containers?
Make her watch over you.
Because while I'm gone, there's not going to be anyone to protect you, so, yeah, let's, not do that anymore.
If this is what the Maker has planned for you, then I guess it's for the best. Your mother would have been pleased.
Well, let's see here. I think this is what the Maker has planned for me since he killed my betrothed, who came to save me from men who took me from my wedding day to rape me. Yeah.
I just wish there was another way. I dreamed of grandchildren, family gatherings, and... I'm sorry, this isn't helping. Take
Right,
care,
I'm
my
pretty
girl.
sure.
Be safe and wise. And, well, you know, we'll all miss you. Get
Right.
going before I embarrass us both.
Forgot that Grey Wardens aren't actually able to have children. Or at least, that's what the book said. Okay, I think that was it. I think that was everybody. Wait. Where's my cousin? Where'd Soros go? Did I miss my chance to talk to him? No! Cousin! Where are you? I wanted to say goodbye! And that I loved you! And give you a big hug! So I could possibly steal that armor back. I mean...
Well, I guess Duncan got his recruit after all.
Don't make it sound like such a bad thing.
Indeed. It only saddens me that it has taken this for you to find it. If you'll excuse me, I must tend to our people. Goodbye, young one, and make her keep you.
Guess I lost the chance to say goodbye to her cousin. That was my fault. I should have probably said it while he was here. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about the fact that I could talk to those two. So that was entirely my fault for not being able to say goodbye to her cousin. But I guess it's time to go.
Are you ready to go? Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
Immediately. Oh! I got my husband an achievement. Unscripted. You could have gotten that with
We
the
will be
ending of any
traveling
prologue.
south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Also, you were kind of friends with his father when you were just a kid, so... And by a kid, I mean he was like 18, while like... Cailan here was like maybe... 8 to 10, I guess.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
Like, the music literally just cut and then started again. I think that's because it depends on what your character is and what he'll say.
As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the alienage? Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there. You think I care nothing about these things, but I do. I suppose trust will only come with proof. Things will change once we defeat the Darkspawn, in the alienages and all through Ferelden. For now, we must attend to war. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Dude, you don't even know me.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
I'm gonna say this now from just, I suppose this will have to do, all perky and chirpy and stuff. He has a brother that's also in this game, and you'll find out who it is later.
Several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Like brother, like they're like just like each other, even though they were raised by 2 different people in 2 different households, 2 different ways, and it's hilarious to me.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Okay, so I'll say this. I don't remember from if the books ever told us why the Grey Wardens were kicked out of Ferelden. I think it was originally because something having to do with the Merrick's mother and stuff, and the overthrow of the throne. But Merrick brought the Grey Wardens back, and Duncan was the one put in charge of the Grey Wardens by the Grey Wardens in the Ferelden Grey Warden ranks. Because 1, he knew the king on a personal level, and 2, because of what they had gone through together, they basically were saying, hey, you've proven yourself to be, you know, good at your job. Here's a higher up position.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
So they're smart enough to let him, like, walk off instead of just, like, making him disappear. I got more items. Okay, I'm purposely going this way, guys, because I know there's some shit this way, so I'm like, okay, going this way to get the shit that I know is over here. And I remember everything that's over here, so I always have to, like, look around just in case. I know the Elsewhere, I'll come back to that, but like, I mean, there's nothing out here. You guys might be able to hear my daughter talking right now. You're being silly, baby girl!
I am done.
I saw something, huh? Oh, my daughter's so fucking cute. And we can't go that way yet, as you can tell by... Oh, wait, is that? Make sure there's nothing this way. Or this way. The giant fence! That looks like it has a giant arrow above it. Is that just me? That looks like kind of like it's pointing downwards, like you need to go this way? Don't worry, we'll go that way. Later. What are you talking about, Dottie? See how far we can see this way. And this is what I call safety problems. OSHA would have a fit. No cones
You
up.
must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Used to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The King likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
I feel like this guy's more like of an information.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet
than
fellows,
a
the Tranquil.
random soldier.
Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. This is Ferelden, isn't it? The King has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
But apparently, one of the guys in the calling has a dog who is basically a Grey Warden dog.
Go on, then. Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now. Good luck to you, then.
Peace out.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now? I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did. I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Logain sees the King whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the King just waves him off. The King wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
No.
That's how the Tairn feels. He'll do what the King wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tern called him reckless, and they fought about the queen. She's the Tern's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
As you wish. As you wish.
You approach the tent of Tern Loghain. State your business. How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Tern. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
He wasn't just the brains, and he wasn't the only brains, because Marik and... I forgot her name. The girl all helped too. He was also Marik's friend. Though I don't know if Loghain really saw it that way.
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity. I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tern's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tern speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tern Loghain tells him. Without the Tern, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are. Very well.
I could meet Tern Loghain, but I honestly... Actually, you know what? Hang on a second. I wonder if I can still...
You approach the tent of Tern Loghain. State your business.
Yeah.
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity. I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Not yet. I'm his recruit, but not his Grey Warden yet, because he's not a Grey Warden yet.
You impressed His Majesty, nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting. Kaelin's fascination with the
We literally met like
goes
5
beyond
minutes
the
ago.
ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Dorothea.
Marik respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marik would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here.
Yeah, and Marik would have
You're pretty
seen
for a
this
Grey
fucking
Warden.
light coming.
Don't let anyone
since
tell you that you
he
don't
knew
belong.
that it would be coming.
The first Warden Marik brought to
He
Ferelden
tried to
was
stop
a
it
woman,
from coming.
best warrior I've ever seen. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
Yeah, that woman you're talking about was Marik's wife. The woman you were in love with.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must
No, not
return
for
to
the
my
glory.
task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort. He is Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Like, I swear the book tries to describe Loghain as attractive, but I'm trying to figure out when that man ever looked attractive.
This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong.
It is a...
They're smart. But don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it.
Hi, Missy.
You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Okay, now you all understand what Darkspawn are.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light.
Why is there a priestess here?
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Like, it's so fucking random.
There are lots of dogs.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do everything I can before the next big mission. So, once I'm done doing that...
We are preparing for battle. This
You
is
there,
a solemn
elf.
time for us.
What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Okay, so follow this guy. I'll talk to Loghain's guard for a minute. Supposedly telling Loghain's guard what he needs to know. Yeah. Also. Okay, so I like to wait for a second. He ran off that fast, really, guys?
I want this nonsense talk stopped immediately.
Normally you can chase him down this way. Really?
The all before me is darkness, but shall the Maker's light guide me?
You're supposed to be able to chase him down this way and ask him what's going on. And like talk to him.
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect it.
Huh, guess I missed the chance.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lady.
Aw, so nice of you to call me my lady.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want? Make it quick. We're busy. We aren't. We're Ash Warriors. Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf's son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with
Ash
his.
Warriors.
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do
I
not
should know, I
speak
fought
of
some
a
already.
city pet, or those things that sit in an old woman's lab. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to
Don't
its
drink it,
effects.
guys.
The wardens
Don't let it in your
say
bloodstream.
that tainted blood drives even the survivors
You have an
mad
open wound,
eventually.
don't let it in that.
But not today.
Which never made sense to me, because I'm
Today,
pretty
we
sure
hunt
in the
and
books,
we
Merrick
kill.
has to get injured at some point while fighting the Darkspawn. And yet, repeatedly, he gets Darkspawn blood all over him, and yet still doesn't get tainted by it.
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children. They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes? If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke. My thanks.
Yeah.
There is hunting to be done,
Caddis
and I'll
makes
not be
me
kept
wonder
from it.
what it's made of. Is it made of poopy?
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks. Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and
just how
understand
smart?
what they're told.
No, sorry.
They can remember and
Grey
carry out
Wardens
complex
are
orders.
immune to the taint.
Most valuable dogs in the
Grey
world.
Warden recruits
Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master.
might not
Imprinting
be.
them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
You've had to do this whole time to other dogs.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the
No, you
wilds
couldn't do it to this
anytime
one
soon?
dog.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre. The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my
You're not a soldier?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
So this flower is a cure to the taint that most people die because of, is what you're basically telling me.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
At least, you know, dogs. It's a cure for dogs for the taint. It might not be a cure for humans, but it's at least a cure for a dog.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed? Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
Yes, yes you are.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster
You get the switch
sees me
from the
chatting, he'll
quartermaster at
think
the
I'm being
palace,
lazy,
too.
And that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Uh-huh.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
They're coming!
The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden.
Psychic? How would
He's
you
been
know
like
that?
this ever since they found him in the wilds. The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and
I
spread.
can't.
Like
Duncan can
caterpillars
probably
covering a
feel it
tree.
inside.
They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Everywhere! They're coming for us!
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those
Knight.
camped in the valley are all human.
And why were you the one that was recruited?
Just that in some places, elves are not always permitted in the military. I hope we're both lucky
That's
enough to
stupid.
eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance? I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this
Who would
joining
want to do
ritual
that?
entails?
No.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd
Does
best
ritual
get back to
count as
Duncan.
a
I
test?
shall see you there.
Peace out, dude. Okay, so I learned this. You talk to this prisoner
Huh.
before getting out.
Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Convince him to give you the key. Get the food for him.
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me.
Go
I
get
don't suppose you
Alistair
have a
and
bit
then
of
give him the
kindness
food
in
with
you.
Alistair with you. Gives you
All I want is food and water.
points
They
towards
haven't fed me since I was
him
locked
being
up
friends
and I'm
with you.
starving. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
You know what?
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should
Actually,
have
no,
just
I'm not
hanged
even
him.
getting the key this
Put
time.
his head on a pike as an example.
I always end up with way too much gold anyways. It's not like it's gonna help me any further than this game.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care.
So he can shit it
I had
out.
nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Do it. Don't need. Not a problem, not a problem, not a problem. Oh wait, those boots. I wanted to keep them. 'Cause I think they're supposed to be like her mom's boots or something. Do not destroy. Do not actually accidentally push the wrong button. Okay, so if it's a gift, it says gift on it. Okay.
Life is fleeting, you know. That
There you
pretty
go.
face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along.
It's funny, 'cause if
I
you
was beginning
choose,
to
like,
think they'd
just
cook
like
this
a-
ritual up just for our benefit.
A human. Because if you choose a dwarf, he'll say, well, not a dwarf, that's for sure. But if you choose a human, but like female, he's like, well, not a woman. I've never chosen a male human. So I wonder what he would say to that. Sorry, I'm a little bit sleepy, guys.
Just to give us a good scare? No, they don't really seem the type. I happened
why
to
would
be
you say
sneaking
that?
around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
No, no, not that.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway,
Thank you.
I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Bye. Boy. Okay. Food chest.
Finished.
Like right in front of you guys. I just totally stole from you guys. That's hilarious. You guys are bad at your job.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously? What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting it's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible
That an
manners.
elf could be, you know,
I'm just the quartermaster, a
warrior?
simple man. No one special.
The moment you know that I could possibly be a Grey Warden.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up.
Strictly off the record.
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay.
Hello again.
I got that
Is there something
backpack.
you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Okay, I got all I need from you. Bye-bye.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Play this normally myself.
I was harassing you
I always
by
prefer to be
delivering a
a
message.
female.
Your glibness
Human,
does you no
so I can romance Alice.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough.
How would you know your child's grumpy until it reaches a certain age?
Get out of my way, fool.
Is it normal for you not to name children immediately?
No. One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage? Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait,
You're
I
gonna
do
get turned
know
into a
who you are.
toad?
You're Duncan's new recruit. The elf from Denerim. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How? You've never seen me before. How would you know I was a new recruit, huh?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to
Okay, he
introduce
spoke
myself.
that I was an elf
I'm Alistair,
and
the
female.
new Grey Warden.
At most.
Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is. Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for
I
how
personally
monstrous it
have,
was.
because I played this game before.
I can't say I'm looking forward to
But
encountering another.
this character
Anyhow,
has not.
Whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage, the Circle
Yeah,
is here
pass
at the
by the
King's
baby.
request,
'Cause she
and
is
the
not
Chantry
happy.
doesn't like that
She needs a
one
nap,
bit.
and she refuses
they
to
just
sleep.
love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts
Yeah,
me
you're
in a bit of an
pacifier.
awkward position. I was once a
Try it.
Templar. Not that that's all Templars do, but Yes. The Chantry
Templars
raised
mage
me
hunt.
until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Well, rude mother.
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yep.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now. You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Can I turn into a human character so I can totally romance you? That's my only question. Alistair's one of my favorite romanceable characters. Because he's so sweet and adorable.
The task.
And you'll find that out in this game. But I don't romance him as an elf, and there's reason for that, and I will mention later why I don't romance him as an elf. Like, when you understand more of what happens in the future, because it involves future gameplay. Always double check to make sure you can't get anything else from anywhere else. Okay.
That cool. Welcome, young woman. I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly you would not get by on chance. Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared? Not sinful in and of itself. They claim it leads to sin. And there is a basis for that argument. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
But it's not like they don't purposely try to strip you of your emotions, from what I understand. They like just try to separate your magic from your person. But that.
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware. It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content
because you can't feel anything. That's why they cut your emotions off.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible
I feel like you're the representation
Perhaps
of depression.
You may speak of something else. Do you need assistance? It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of
But how
magical
did the
effects.
dwarves
We
learn it?
create
Because
the glow lights,
dwarves don't have
as
magic.
well as the magic staff or the flaming blade.
That's why you can't become a mage as a dwarf, because of the fact that dwarves don't have magic.
It is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
I should go. Yeah. I swear, that just sounds like depression, by the way. The Tranquil. No, we're not entirely emotionless, we're just always like, meh.
You got your food and water. Now.
So?
I know, I'm trying to give it to him.
Want me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
+2 from Alistair, yay! Okay. I'm going to actually save here. Well, I mean, once I get over to, I'm going to save here. And I will come back and play some more with you guys another day. It's going to be either tomorrow or it's going to be Thursday. One of the two. But for now, Wayfinders, I bid you adieu. I must go away. Far, far away.